What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Buddha, man, and we back on that Rags to Riches GTA Online, man. I was having a good time last time I was running this shit, and as you can see, man, I just logged in on this shit, and I just got that nice little notification said I participated in some promotion. I did not. I didn't do anything at all, and I received me a nice 500,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Definitely, we need that to go ahead and build. I'm definitely gonna try to invest in some businesses, keep the money rolling. And I don't know if I did show you guys that last episode. I bought me one of these good old Duke of Deaths. It helped me, just stay protected, not getting shot and everything. So this episode, I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna go ahead and go to the Clucking Bell. We're gonna finally do that Clucking Bell raid. I know if you've seen the last episode, I did fail it pretty early. It's just I didn't have no ammo or nothing. I pulled up no gun, so that was a rookie move by me. I'm gonna go ahead and head to that gun store right down the street from that garage I just bought. I'm gonna just give me some new weapons and stuff. Make sure I'm fully equipped for this heist. Make sure I got everything I need. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what we do end up copping though. So you see, I'll pull up into that ammunition, and I already kind of had an idea of what I was looking for. I did a couple missions shooting out the whip, and the pistol that I did have was trash. So I'm pretty sure I'm just searching through all the weapons I could get. I wanted that combat MG, a couple other type weapons, but I know I wanted me an automatic pistol. I see that AP pistol was locked, so we definitely gonna have to come back and get that. But for now, we had to get an automatic pistol, machine pistol, the one that we could afford. I did get a homing launcher, and hey, it was actually a good thing that I did get that. Y'all see, those end up coming in handy. I didn't realize that some of these missions would have helicopters and shit in the air. I'm pretty much just going through the weapons that is available, spending that little bit of money that we do got. You see, we up to like 600K now, so we're a little blessed.
Nobody's messing with you once you get that.
So as you can see, I'm pretty much just taking my time, just looking through what weapons I could unlock with the level that I am at. But we just want to make sure that we fully equipped for these heists that we going through. Last time that we was playing, it was looking pretty bad.
It ain't the size of the gun in the fight, it's the
So you
size
see,
of
I'm
the
looking
weapon.
at all the prices and shit, and I'm like, hold up, a couple of these is up out of my price range. We only do got 500K. I still need to get ammo and shit. I think I did buy a couple of extended clips and whatnot, but we're gonna hurry up and get our ass up out of here. We don't want to blow too much of a bag. We do want to get, some businesses and shit that keep the money going. So if y'all got some any ideas, whoever is watching, man, leave a comment. Let your boy know how we keep this money flowing. I'm showing y'all a quick loadout what we're gonna be going out with, going into this next heist. But we're gonna basically go back to that first mission. I ain't gonna make y'all sit through the cutscene and everything though. So I'm about to drive in my fly ass whip. See, go ahead, mark on my map, go find where that boy Vincent at, and we're gonna rob that cartel, man. And cause we need that bag. So, and I already got the plans pretty much planned out. So look, I went ahead fast forward. Didn't make you guys go through the cutscene, but this first clip, as y'all see, I came in here prepared, man. I knew what we needed to do. I came in here to go into that money laundering business. We dropping shit this time, though. I got the cash and everything. As y'all can see, I didn't even have to waste one of my lives. Last time it was all bad. And the Duke of Death, man, it's pretty good for beginners like myself. It was a free whip, so I couldn't complain. I needed something that could hide in. My health is very low, as you can see, so you'll see me a lot of times, man, where I'm just riding around with that snacks menu wide up just because I need that shit. Look, before I even go in the doors and shit, I make sure I stop no enemies around. Look at that, though. The enemy literally waited for me to grab the cash. I still popped his ass. He almost got all my health. But yeah, them snacks is coming in handy right now. I don't know what I gotta do to get my health up. I gotta look that up. I don't know if I need to get in more gunfights, die more or what. But my guy dies to very little bit of shots. So I'm just going ahead and deliver this cash to my boy Vincent. That's just step one, basically getting this shit set up. And the setup missions wasn't too bad. And while I was on my way to Vincent to go set up another mission, I saw like a little G's cash. So I closed my door, make sure nobody steal my shit. But I do play in the invite only. So I just pull up to the basketball court, come get this little cash shit. I need all the free cash we can get in the beginning right now. And this one was actually pretty easy to find, so I didn't even have to look too much. But I give you snacks, ammo, all that shit that we be needing. So you see it's right there in the cut. I go ahead and pick that up, and I'm getting better at finding these, man. If you remember that first episode, the boy struggle, man. It was a tough time. I parked right by it, and I just drove right off by it. So I'm getting the hang of it, finding them pretty quick. As you can see, I pulled right up and found that one, no problem. I go ahead and put my money in the bank. I don't play about my money on this account. But as y'all can see, man, we pretty much been building the bank up, man. We almost had 600K, and this heist right here, I thought it was only gonna pay me like 500K, but you know, we get us a nice little payday for this. So we definitely got some upgrades coming in the next episode. I don't know if we need a house, new businesses, or what. But these little missions right here, these cool. You know, I'm just doing my little heist setup and shit, showing y'all what it was. Right here, I pull up on this nigga, one of the employees. I double check my phone. I'm like, that dude look like bro. So I pull up on the just steal brother shit and take off. I thought I was gonna have to knock his ass out, but you know, he just tried to chase me down. He didn't want to fight or nothing. So I just pull off and I go get this terabyte shit and whatnot. Yeah, this is my first time doing any of these type heists. I'm pretty out of touch with these heists and shit. I ain't been playing GTA in a while, so you know, it's fun to do all these. I know if you ain't done them before, you should definitely do them. You know, they pay very well, especially for a guy like me. Like, I took my first death there. I tried to pull out the rocket launcher. None of that shit was working. So I think I end up finally getting me a combat MG later in this shit. That's something I did need. You know, big ass 100 clip, especially with how much I be dying and shit. So I could kill a bunch of enemies now. But I go ahead and deliver all this shit, and I have to go steal a truck. This was pretty tight. That's what I'm saying. This is some new shit. I didn't even know we could drive trains in GTA 5. So it's definitely a cool little heist. If you ain't did this, you can do this solo pretty easily. I did this pretty quick too, all like in the morning real quick. So I definitely, this might become part of my money making method, you know, make me a quick 500, 600K easily, you know. And I'll just show y'all at the end, usually like me just making that quick money and moving on, showing y'all what else we got planned for the next episode and shit. But I think in the next one, man, we probably just gonna have to go ahead and get me a meth lab or acid lab, whatever the hell, math lab. I know it's free. Go ahead and give me some free passive income. That's something we need to work on now. I just want to go ahead and get this about the way. So y'all can see, man, I'm pretty much running through these heist missions, man, making it, you know, nice and quick. Ain't too many fails this time around. I ain't gonna lie though. That mission where you is still in the cars and shit, I did fail that a couple of times. It wasn't my favorite mission that I had to do. I went to A, B, C. I gave them all a damn try. And I ain't gonna lie, C seems like probably the best car you should do, just because that one I was more protected in, and that's what I need, especially with me not having much health. So at first I didn't want to come there because, as you see, I came here, I stole their weapons and gear, and I was listening. It was like, yo, if you go back to them, they gonna have extra recruits and shit. I ain't trying to deal with that as a low level, so I go to A first, die there. I go to B, die there, and I'm like, fuck that, take me a little break. I'm like, next time I come back, I'm just gonna go to C, see what that shit about. And it was low-key the easiest one. They just had a bunch of helicopters and shit. Watch, so y'all see. So I ran off with the military gear. We needed that though. It's giving me a nice combat MG. I think gave me a couple silence weapons and shit. Some new weapons I ain't have. So I think that might be a way I can unlock these weapons. I'm not exactly sure. I gotta double check into that. But if I just steal like gang A and B's weapons, I should be able to put them in my loadout. Like, they'll be unlocked, and I can start buying ammo for them and shit. So as y'all can see, I pretty much got that. I'm just working on now. We about to go ahead and get our little stash house and put my money up and shit that I earned. I don't even know how I got that 18K. That might be from the bank. And this was like a cool little heist for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. It took me probably like 2 hours though, because I'm a rookie. So I know a couple of y'all can speed through this shit. Take you an hour or less. And you know, it's only a good 500K. So I'm definitely gonna build the bank with this one. I came back over to the Clucking Bell, tapped in with Vincent, just, you know, seeing what that next mission gonna be. And I think this is actually the final mission that I'm gonna actually end up starting here. Just cause, you know, I was having so many problems, you know, getting my damn cars and shit. I ended up having to cut the clip out. So I just want to show y'all what the final heist looked like. I kind of did slow it down for y'all a bit. You know, it is still quick, but not as quick as the other one, you know, just in case you ain't seen this or yet. So you'll see it's something quick and easy for a guy coming by myself. And you see, I finally got that combat MG. I'm rocking with it, man. It's dropping shit. It's like my fake ass minigun for now. It's the broke man's minigun, and I need that. So, you know, I had the key cards and everything. This ice wasn't too bad too. So I'm gonna definitely come back and do this one. I just had to steal a couple drugs and stuff, stash them in the bag, and I got away in a nice little car. That's why I said make sure you take that C stash spot card. That's my suggestion. But yeah, this one ain't even too bad, especially like for a low rank guy like myself. So if you low rank, there's something you could do. I'm just coming back into this GTA shit. It's been a very long time, so if I could do this, I know any of y'all could do this, man. So just keep your snacks. That's number one. That's key. And I realized right here, this is not the move. You do not want to eat snacks through the menu like that. Just pull up your weapon wheel, I'm sorry, and then press up on the D-pad. And you can eat snacks much more faster. So I learned that. I'm just getting back to it, learning stuff. If there's any tips or anything, that y'all see me doing that could make this, a little bit more smoother, quicker gameplay, keep me alive more, drop a comment for me. I appreciate shit like that. But as y'all see, I'm just dropping everything I see. I don't even think I died in the yeah, I didn't die in the final mission, fell or anything. No, actually, I did die once, and I'm not even sure how. I think it was while I was looking for the damn escape route for my car, because I'm like, man, I don't know if I was supposed to find the car on the inside or run on the outside and get it. So that's something I gotta look into. And also, I want to get a depressor, because I'm like, if I could just call my oppressor and fly up out of here, this shit would make this shit much more easier. So, get my crowbar, start cracking these crates over, getting the last of these cocoa leaves. And now I'm pretty much starting to think what we gonna do with this money after this heist. Like, do I want to invest into the Dr. Dre agency? Go ahead and unlock that, and I know I can start making me some money through that. Payphone hits, three other ways. I do the Dr. Dre contract because I've actually never done that before. So that's definitely something. Oh, look, see, there goes my first death right there. I talked about it, and I'll pick that money back up, and I ain't take no more deaths after that. But yeah, I want to do the Dr. Dre contract. It's something new for me. I ain't never done those. I still like I gotta work my money up to get the mansion so I can do the newest heist. So there's like a bunch of stuff that we definitely are missing out on. This Clucking Bell is definitely a great start process for us. It's gonna help us build our funds up. I'll probably start doing this each day, real quick, just running through it so I get my fast 500K. I'm working on getting my lab, so I'm working on getting my first free business, passive income. And then we're gonna see which business. I'm just finally have to start doing some research, see which business is the best, for low cost and makes me the most money, profit. Give me my return of investment pretty fast, so that way I can start investing into other businesses. But as I can see, so I was just looking around for the shit to hack all these devices. It was pretty cool, nice and easy, smooth. I'm just pretty much let y'all go ahead, see the rest of this gameplay, this heist. It wasn't nothing too crazy. I'm, just keeping it smooth. And it wasn't too hard for a guy like me. So look, I just went ahead, hacked all three of them devices real quick, and then I had the safe was on the code, so that's something I'll let y'all know. Boom, see, and then you just go ahead, run through, put the code in for them. But yeah, so we ain't got too much of the heist left longer after this. I'm pretty sure like this is the last thing I steal, and then I just go out and look for the damn escape route car, and I just lose all these motherfuckers and shit. But I'm really wondering like what I'm gonna spend my money on next. Like, do I want a new car? But that Duke of Death do the job, so I really ain't tripping on none of that. Or do I want to finally get me a new crib? But those things don't make me no money. But it's rags to riches. I'm trying to at least be a stunner. I need a new outfit. I ain't even got my nigga no chain. Yeah, he just broke. So like I just came in here. I'm like, damn, I don't know where this hell this getaway vehicle is. So I'm just searching all around. So if y'all was like me, you just run your ass outside and keep searching. And I finally eventually made it over there. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I went the wrong way or something. So if I did, please let me know what was the quicker and much easier way. I might have to YouTube some things just so I can make this shit a much smoother process. But that first time around, you just want to experience things, try it out on your own, just to see how it is. So I went ahead, popped up all my damn snacks, and now it's just getaway time. So this was easy cake though. With this car right here, you just get shot. They just shoot the back of your shit the whole time, and they can't even touch you. So from here, I pretty much just had to lose all the cops and shit. This was a breeze. I ain't even have to shoot at the cops, luckily. So I kind of wasted my money on that pistol, but it's gonna be needed for future missions, I'm pretty sure. And then, but yeah, this is pretty much about to be the end of the video, man. So I'm gonna just show y'all the money that I end up with after this. I think we had like 1.5, 1 point to 1.8, somewhere around there. So I know we could damn near pay for a business, get that Dr. Dre shit started very soon. But I'm gonna just go ahead. Next episode, we're gonna get that free lab, upgrade that all the way, start getting that passive income. Also, something I need to work on is my level. I didn't realize that was something that actually even mattered, but need to go ahead and get my level up so I can go ahead and give me some better guns out there. There's just some better options. My guns are kind of weak. But I got that Combat MG. I did look into that. They say that's a pretty good gun for beginners, so can't complain about that part at least. So as you can see, I'm pulling up to Vincent's spot pretty close. I realized this probably when I should have started losing the cops, but I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, man, I'll lose them eventually. But it wasn't too hard or nothing. I ended up passing this mission easily. So if you were doing this mission, I would go ahead and recommend getting this car. Like so, I'm gonna definitely look into the process, see if I could go ahead and call me an oppressor or something, just to make all these heists smoother, make the process quicker, so that way I can run through all these, get my bank up fast. Cause I ain't gonna lie, we trying to run up 100 mil or something. We got a lot of cars to get. We all we running right is the Duke of Death. My guy ain't got no chain, no house. It's a lot we gotta get, man. We trying to get every business in the game pretty much. So but y'all can see I'm pretty much just losing the cops here. About to go ahead and deliver all these goods to my boy Vincent and get my cut, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hear that cut scene. And it's been your boy Buddha. I'm out. Peace.
Excellent work. Mission accomplished. Now to the vital matter of payment. As I'm sure you can appreciate, there are certain transactions I can't be party to as an officer of the law. But if I've learned anything from my consociates on the LSPD, it's how to look the other way. Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, you can hit that factory as often as you'd like. As long as you're giving me reasons to keep looking the other way, I'm happy. As you can see from my choice of transportation, my fortunes at the LSPD are also improving. Just got these babies in, fresh off the line. Guess who picked one up? Until next time, let's disassociate.
Yeah, shout out my boy Vincent. He went ahead and dropped the bag in the boy account, straight cash. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit that into the account, man. Y'all see what we rocking with for this next episode, man. I hope y'all, whoever made it this far, appreciate it. Drop a like, subscribe. It's your boy Buddha, man. We out. Peace.